What's up, guys? My name's Cam, you're watching Sarai Garage, and today we're going to talk about the top 5 things I love about the all-new Lexus ES300h Hybrid. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so the first thing I love about this new Lexus ES is the overall comfort that it provides, especially for the price tag. Now, this is a Lexus ES300 Hybrid. Now, it's not the fully loaded model, it's not the ultra luxury, but it's super close. It has heated and cooled seats, it has heated steering wheel, it has the large navigation screen, all the safety features, blind spot, all that stuff, and the price tag is $49,000. Now, you talk about $49,000 with other luxury rivals, Mercedes-Benz, BMW, Audi, you're going to get a pretty base level car, and it's not going to be anywhere near as comfortable as this. A lot of them are going to be using fake leather that's really hard. Doesn't matter if it's a BMW or Mercedes. I absolutely hate that stuff. That synthetic leather is garbage. It always heats up way hotter than natural leather, and it just doesn't feel right. It always feels like I'm like, I don't know, it just feels weird to me. Whereas here in the Lexus, you're getting nice leather, okay? You're getting super cushy padded armrest, super cushy padded, what would you call this, a door rest? Unlike manufacturers like BMW, which if you sat in, it's literally just like a little skinny coating of leather covering plastic, and it's super hard, hurts your elbows. And that's just the minor stuff. The main thing that sets this thing apart in terms of comfort is the way it rides. It is so ridiculously softly sprung, guys. You literally don't understand. This is something that I can't even explain. I can't show it through videos of me driving this car. I can't show it through exterior shots. This is something that you truly have to go out to your local Lexus dealer and take this thing for a test drive to truly understand how amazingly soft this thing rides. There are very few cars out there that will rival this thing's ride, and especially for the price tag, there are none. I would be very interested if you guys think that there's anything out there that rides as comfortably, as softly as this thing does for the price tag. Again, I think this thing starts out at $41,000. That was the base price, and loaded out, this thing is $49,000. So find me a car that rides as comfortably, as smoothly, as softly as this ES for that price tag. I bet you won't. It is. If you're looking for a car to just go A to B and you're not interested in drag racing people at the red light, and you just want something comfortable to relax in after work, just stop right there, go out, buy a Lexus ES. Doesn't matter what generation it is, you will thank me later. It is amazing. Also, these headrests, by the way, I just want to touch on it, a little small thing. They're the softest headrests I've ever felt. A lot of other manufacturers make them so hard. I don't know why. Like I know in our Cadillac Escalade, they stick TVs in them, so there's like barely any cushioning, and they're rock hard. These are the softest headrests of any car that I've ever felt, okay? And I don't know, I could just go on and on. I'm just gonna ramble on, but like literally, like everything is so nice, so comfortable, so cozy, amazing. Number one thing that I love about this Lexus ES. Okay guys, so we're inside the Lexus and we're looking at the gauge cluster here, and I just wanted to show you guys this. This is, I guess it's called the energy monitor, and basically what this does when you're driving, this is a picture of the engine, this is a picture of the battery, and that's a picture of the wheels. And when you're driving a hybrid car, what it does is it shows arrows going from the engine towards the wheels, or from the wheels towards the battery, to let you know basically what drivetrain component is powering the car right now. The main thing that blew me away about this car is, if you've owned any previous Lexus or Toyota hybrid model, you know that the battery can only drive the wheels at about up until about 25 miles an hour, and then after that it turns off, and it's solely powered by the gas engine. The battery is mainly there for city driving. But I was so blown away, guys. I got in this thing. I got it from the Lexus dealership. I was driving on the highway, and I just accidentally had this screen up, right? I had to merge onto the highway, speed up, and what I saw was arrows from the battery and the engine going towards the wheels at the same time at 50 miles an hour. I've never seen that before in a Toyota product. And you might be asking, Cam, this is so stupid. What are you talking about? You've already wasted like a minute on this. The main thing is, acceleration with battery power at 50 miles an hour is ridiculous. Now, I looked up the 0 to 60 time on this car, and it's like 8 seconds or something, which is not really anything crazy. But I'm telling you, on the highway, the passing power that this car has, it has no business having. It is ridiculous. Go out, test drive this car. It is so quick. I don't know if I'm turning into an old man or what, but this thing, I honestly was genuinely blown away. So I know I said if you're not interested in red light drag racing, this is a car for you. But even if you are, if you're into rolling races on the highway, this is the car for you. Let me tell you, it is quick. Second thing I love about this car, no more restrictions on batteries powering the wheels. You get instant torque immediately, right away. It literally pushed me back into my seat and pushed my head into the headrest. Amazing. third thing I love about this car is the overall styling. It is insane. It looks so expensive, so luxurious, so crazy. I know there's a lot of people out there that love to hate on the spindle grille and the direction Lexus is going. I just want to say right now, you're wrong. This thing, incredible. Such a big step forward compared to the previous generations, which is a lot more than I can say for other manufacturers out there. Am I right? Just take a second to look at everything. They changed the slats on the grille from going horizontal to being vertical. What a big difference. They added little small fins down here in between the big ones. Looks crazy. Headlight design, insanity. Even the wheel design, look at the wheels. Again, this is not a fully loaded model. This is a mid-tier, normal ES300 hybrid. A lot of manufacturers out there, especially the Germans, especially my favorite brand, Mercedes, is horrendous with their wheel designs. You literally have to go up to an AMG line or a full-blown AMG to get any half-decent looking wheels. The standard wheels on all their models look like garbage, but not Lexus. Look at those wheels. They look phenomenal. They make this thing look 10 times more expensive than it actually is, which the other brands are just not doing. Everything about this car, every little styling piece about this car is insane. Look at how the side view mirrors look. Look at that nice black. They blacked out the top half. They added some chrome. It looks crazy. Look at the shape. The shape reminds me actually of a like a E92 M3 or actually like a X5M side view mirror. And this is on a regular day-to-day commuter, man. And it's cheap and it's reliable. Like, look at it. Like, for what it is, like what you're getting is a affordable, reliable, super comfortable car, and it looks amazing. I just don't know how you could hate it. And this is just the outside. This is just the outside. I haven't even began to talk about the inside yet. Now let's take a second to talk about the inside, shall we? Look at this thing. It is amazing. Guys, come on. You can't. I don't even have to say anything. Just look at it. Just look at it. It's amazing. Look at the steering wheel. And it comes with paddles. I didn't even notice that till right now. Why does the hybrid have paddles? I don't know, but it looks cool. Look at the steering wheel. It's beautiful. They upgraded all the buttons. They feel so much more expensive. They look so much more expensive. All the switch gear looks great. Look at the, I don't even know what you would call that. The impressing on the plastic trim there to give it that little diamond-like texture by the volume knob. The volume knob looks crazy. They combined it into one to make it look like a modern design. The buttons in there are metal and they're backlit with white LEDs. Dude, it is so clean. It is so amazing. And this screen, the main screen over here, absolutely gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. I will tell you personally, when I saw that, I was like, man, that is one ugly screen. Look at those bezels. It is ridiculous. Why did Lexus do that? It reminded me a lot of Mercedes in the current generation C-Class before they updated it, and the very first CLA when they were tacking those iPad looking screens with those ginormous hideous bezels all around them. I was like, man, Lexus, what are you guys doing? But I will tell you, in person, it doesn't look that bad. I don't know if on camera it looks as bad as I thought it did in pictures and stuff, but in person, it's actually not that bad, and the screen is just gigantic. Mainly, it doesn't look that bad because the screen is so gigantic. It blends a lot better in person is what I'll say, and the screen is so high quality. It is beautiful. It really looks much more stunning in person than it does in pictures. But overall, it is just amazing. They paid so much attention to every single little thing. Look at the new turning stocks here. Those look and feel great. Look at the new power button. Before it was like this cartoony bright blue plastic button that was convex. Now it's this concave, dark blue, rich looking button. They still have that signature watch, which is beautiful. I know in the last gen, my dad's, it was right here. I don't know if it's the exact same one, but it looks crazy at night. Just overall, guys, you can't beat it. Styling, inside and out, number 3 thing that I love about this car. Okay guys, now the next thing I love about this car is a very small incremental change that they've made from the previous generation that most of you guys that, you know, if you don't own the previous generation, you're not even going to pay attention to it. You're not even going to know that this was a problem, but I know because my dad owns the previous generation. Now, the previous generation, his interior was very similar in terms of dash, although my dad had all black interior. Anyways, he had a black steering wheel with dark brown wood, just like this thing. But in the previous generation, the wood was solid wood up top and down here. So all the way around at the bottom as well. And The only parts that were really leather were right here. What would you call this? 3 and 9. At 3 and 9, it was completely leather. Now, this is a weird thing to bring up, but in Ohio, where temperatures sometimes get negative, one of the problems with this design was he also has his heated steering wheel, but Lexus could only heat the leather portions of the wheel. So the only parts you could heat were these side pieces right here. Now what Lexus has done is they've put wood trim inserts into the front, the facial areas of this wheel that are facing you, but all around the back here and the bottom and the inner portion is all leather. And so what this means is, unlike the previous generation, now if you live in a cold climate, when you use the heated steering wheel, it heats all the way around. Now I did test this at night here in Arizona, and it did heat all the way around. It is more isolated or more intense in the side areas, but that's very common in a lot of other brands as well. But it does definitely do the job in terms of up top and down below as well. And now also the heated steering wheel is 2-stage, so you can really juice it up if you're really feeling cold, or you can go to, I would argue, the standard temperature, the lower temperature that was in the previous generation. Very nice, subtle little improvement that I noticed, and it's a welcome improvement in my eyes. Really big deal. 4th thing. Okay guys, the 5th and final thing that I love about this ES, and it's something that I love about all Lexus products in general. It's a small thing, it's a tiny thing, but it makes a big difference to me. And it's not just Lexus, they do this in Toyota as well. Very beautiful, very nice. It's the choice of materials that they use for the plastic trimming. Now, a lot of other manufacturers like Cadillac use very ugly choices for these plastic trimmings. They will either use piano black, which is super easy to scratch and collects dust like no other, or I noticed in my brother's all new freshly redesigned CT5 in the center console area where the cup holders are, they use this thick, chunky, rubberized material, and like it feels really cheap and gross, like something off like a 1990s Nissan Altima to close for the cup holders. I don't know if you guys have been in that car yet or not. If you get the chance, go in there, look at it. It's very gross, okay? And like the whole sliding mechanism for the cup holder, also very disgusting. This though, beautiful masterclass in material choice, Lexus. Look, did you guys see that? Hopefully you guys saw that on camera, how smoothly this thing just swivels open, how light to the touch it is, and the texture overall, it's just perfect. It looks beautiful, and it doesn't really collect dust that well, and it definitely doesn't collect fingerprints, and it just doesn't get any better than that, man. Even like I have no complaint. It is just perfect. There's no other word to describe it than perfect. No other manufacturer does interior trimming as beautiful as Lexus does. Of course, you could get into the very high-class cars like Mercedes. Well, they'll knock this out into all carbon fiber or wood, but that's, we're talking about completely different price tags here, aren't we? For this price tag, this is best in the business, hands down. Small little detail, small little touch, but definitely the 5th thing I love about this car. Those other materials drive me crazy in other manufacturers. Alright, well guys, there you have it, the top 5 things I love about the all-new Lexus ES and ES300 hybrid. Hopefully you guys found this video entertaining, and hopefully you learned something that you didn't know about this car before. And if you did, please make sure to give me a thumbs up and possibly consider subscribing. It really helps the video spread. And with that all out of the way, I will see you all next video. See ya.